All right, so today we're going to finish up talking about the parts of the problem solution essay. So we've discussed the introduction and the body paragraphs. So we've explained what our problem is, why it's important, and what we can do to solve the problem, or at least help solve the problem. So today's lesson is going to be about the conclusion paragraph, just wrapping up the essay. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because it's pretty similar to the other concluding paragraphs we've already talked about. It has all of the same elements as the other conclusion paragraphs. We want to restate our thesis. We want to give some sort of observation about the topic and then place some sort of call to action. Uh, so, kind of your final thoughts, and then reinforcing the idea that yes, we need a solution to the problem. So, if we want to take a look in our books, on page 141, we have an example of a concluding paragraph. So, let's take a look at that. In order to increase physical activity, adults should find practical and creative ways to exercise more regularly. Although many adults complain that they are too busy to exercise, they need to realize the enormous benefits that come from doing just a little bit each day. Adults should figure out a simple way to add regular exercise to their daily routine by reviewing and rearranging some of their day-to-day activities. The earlier they start, the sooner they will start feeling the benefits. Okay, so this has it broken down how the paragraph does each of these three things. So the first thing we do, we restate our thesis. In order to increase physical activity, adults should find practical and creative ways to exercise more regularly. So again, our topic of the essay is the problem of people not getting enough exercise and the need for them to get more exercise. So we restate that idea, in order to increase physical activity. Yeah, so that's what we want to talk about, increasing physical activity. And then just like in our introduction, we hinted at our possible solutions, practical and creative ways to increase activity. We come back to those same ideas. Adults should find practical and creative ways to exercise more regularly. So that's our restated thesis. Then we have our observation, kind of our own opinions, thoughts about the topic. Although adults complain that they are too busy to exercise, they need to realize the enormous benefits that come from doing just a little bit each day. So in this sentence, the author is saying, yes, I understand that people say they're too busy, but they need to realize the enormous benefits. My solutions that I'm presenting will be good overall. Then finally, we have some sort of call to action, basically restating the idea that people should do what I've suggested in this essay. Adults should figure out a simple way to add regular exercise to their daily routine by reviewing and rearranging some of their day-to-day activities. Again, we're going back to the reasons that we presented in the solution paragraph. Reviewing and rearranging their day-to-day activities. So we talked about in the body paragraphs, they can do more during the day, or they can set aside time to exercise a little bit regularly. That's that whole reviewing and rearranging part. And then we have just a little concluding sentence. The earlier they start, the sooner they will start feeling the benefits. That's just kind of a final thought, something to leave the reader with. So a good little into the paragraph. So you've got a little bit of practice here, and then some space to start planning your own conclusion. So we're going to go ahead and leave it here for today. Please, if you have any questions about anything presented here or about ideas for your own essays, let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, we'll talk more about your essay through email. So thanks.